YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy. We're back for another video, another Saturday. So we already got our fresh cut, our weekly routine that's automatic every Saturday. And so I'm about to take my pre-workout. I did have meal one, which wasn't nothing crazy. I like to train on a fairly light stomach, but pre-workout stack. So we're gonna get right into it. So before you train, you guys already know I've been using this product for a while from BioCheck. Really good stuff. It doesn't give me the jitters. I get a crazy good pump. So, but you guys have seen this. I've used it literally every video, even throughout my prep when I was prepping. So I'm gonna pop open a fresh bottle of that. Do the little digging. 3/4 a scoop on that. Cool. Made a mess, but it's all good. I'm gonna do some glutamine. I've been loving this product. It's really good for my stomach. I've got some gut issues post bodybuilding career, and this has kind of been helping a lot. I take this usually several times a day, but usually I mix it with my pre-workout, and I'll take it before bed with my last meal. So I'm just gonna do a scoop of that. Then I'm gonna add a sugar-free fruit punch flavor packet. Give it a little extra flavor. Quick little stir. My shaker cup's on the way. I messed up my shaker cup. I got two coming, so we're gonna have to improvise today, but it's all good. So we're gonna train. Not sure what we're gonna train today. We'll probably do like a, I don't know, I'm kind of sore. We might do like a upper body circuit. Some kind of upper body circuit workout. Maybe touch on a little legs. We'll see how are we feeling. So I'm gonna wash it down with Before You Game, my mental focus product. Great stuff. I take this literally every single day before work. I work an accounting job. I gotta say, like, laser focused. But it doesn't give you that caffeine rush either. So like, I don't like products that have like a bunch of stimulants and stuff, and you feel like okay for a little while, and then you have a crash for the rest of the day. But this kind of gives me like a clean amount of energy, like pretty much throughout the day, which is cool. 17 HD. So these are pretty much my natural test boosters that I'm taking along with my HRT. I feel absolutely amazing. Keeps the blood level stable. All the positives for tests. Energy, muscles feel good, keeps me lean, keeps my blood work looking pretty. I'll wash it down. Alright, let's get it. Alright, y'all. Let me switch it up a little bit. I thought I'd do a voiceover instead. I didn't feel like competing with the gym music, so we're gonna get right into it. So I'm starting off on my touch-up day. These are something I used to do quite often when I competed. I would have my normal push-pull legs, rest, arms, kind of variation like everyone else, but I also added a touch-up day. It's usually on a Saturday. It's usually either upper body or lower. Today it happened to be an upper. I'm starting here with asking someone if they're using my machines. Then a little bit of a side delt, side lateral variation. I'm using a cable, trying to keep my elbows nice and high, really cap off those shoulders. There's a movement I've done quite often. It's really good for warming up the shoulders. Really good isolation movement. You don't really need those crazy heavy dumbbells. It's something that felt, really, really good. I've done it for years. All right, so we did 3 sets of those, kept the rep range around 12. I went straight into reverse lat pull downs. With these, I try to keep the bar right to behind the ear, and I let those elbows kind of drive and really feel the lats, the rhomboids, upper back. It's a really, really good movement. It's a little bit different than hitting them, conventionally when everyone kind of does like the barbell down to your chest. Because I wanted to use a little bit more upper back, a little bit more engage in the rhomboids, rear delts, etc. I just happen to feel it a little bit more behind the neck. And again, I pulled till right around ear level, squeeze at the bottom, then I come back up. So again, this is something that I normally do lat pull downs from the front, but I do occasionally like to kind of mix it up, add the ones from the rear. I just get like a slightly different feel. Feels good. And if you notice, I'm not going crazy heavy. This is something you kind of have to feel like a little bit more. You don't want to rock. You don't want to use any kind of momentum, nothing like that. And it's something, like I said, you just try it out. If you haven't done them, or if you haven't done it in a while, just try them out. It's a little bit different. You'll notice that it's a little bit more humbling, and that you can't swing, and you got to really just kind of drive those lats, squeeze the upper back. Yeah, try it out. Again, I kept the reps around 12 here. These felt really good.
That was 2. I'm gonna do one more set. Probably keep the reps still between 10 and 12. Then might either still do like a close grip row, or some other kind of like rear delt. Maybe like reverse flies or something like that. But we'll see.
All right, so we decided to do our rows a little bit differently here. Instead of doing like a V-bar cable row, I saw this grip and I wanted to do a couple of sets with this instead. I'm pulling a little bit higher. If you notice, I'm not pulling into the waist or around the belly button like I normally would. I've got my elbows high, and I'm kind of almost chest level. Reason being, I'm trying to isolate more of the upper back. Like I mentioned, rear delts, rhomboids. I wanted to get a really big stretch at the bottom, contract at the top, drive with those elbows. This is pretty much how I do pretty much all my rowing movements. I just wanted to kind of switch up the grip and kind of switch the angle a little bit. So I felt really good on these, especially during the second set. I think I did 3 sets total. And again, that sweet spot was somewhere around that 12 rep range for each. But I mean, by the second set, I was like super all right, so we're about to transition into biceps here. Quick adjustment as I try to reach. My lats were crazy pumped by this point. I'm trying to put on my belt. But so we're about to switch to bicep, and I believe we're about to do 2 of my favorite movements. First one is an easy bar curl, and as we contemplate on what weight to do, so with these, if you notice, maybe not on this angle, but you'll see it on this angle and a little bit on the next angle as well, is that I have a really big stretch at the bottom, and I'm contracting. When I'm contracting, I'm not rolling the shoulders forward. I'm not going head level. I'm kind of keeping it right at, I would say, like the chest level, upper pec level, as far as like how high I'm bringing that bar. The reason being, so the biceps are really short muscle, and a lot of people kind of get it misconstrued and like to almost engage their front delts, and they don't realize that the biggest thing is getting a big stretch and getting a full contraction without using other muscle groups to get that weight up. You don't want to use those front delts. And if you notice here, if I kind of pause and kind of contemplating, if I started to rock and if I felt that I'm engaging that front delt, I stop, I kind of reset, kind of focus, and then I'll just crank out a few more reps. But even if you notice, I'm trying not to use momentum, and as soon as I start feeling like, okay, I'm gonna use a little momentum, I just kind of drop it. There's no point in equal lifting, especially with biceps. I mean, you want to make sure you can feel every rep, no cheating, nothing like that. So I didn't really want, don't need to go heavy. I think I just went maybe 50s or 60s, but as you can see, I was crazy pumped by the second set. Yeah, biceps were always one of that muscle group for me that would just get pumped doing the simplest tasks, like sweeping the floor, or just you name it, things that are not even in the gym, that would just have my biceps crazy pumped. So I never really needed much for them to really feel them. But the biggest thing is, as you see here on these one arm dumbbell preacher curls, is a big stretch and a contraction, big squeeze at the top. By this point, my arms were literally about to jump out my shirt. So range here is kind of spotty during these last couple reps, but I'm just kind of squeezing the last bit of blood in there. It's a really good finisher, at least for me. Kept the rep range still around 12. I believe I did 3 sets, and that's it. We actually just did those 2 because honestly, that was all I needed for these. Like by the time I got to these, we were good. So, so yeah, guys. So I'm gonna get these videos rolling. Let me know if you guys you're feeling the whole voiceover thing. I know I probably sound like a late night talk show or whatever, but I just kind of wanted to switch it up. I'm still trying to figure this whole YouTube thing out, so I'm gonna have different types of videos. Like I mentioned, you guys have seen some of the day in the life, so I'm gonna even kind of expand on that. I'm gonna add my brother into a lot more videos. I'm gonna just kind of do a different type of content. So if there's something you do like, if you feel on the voiceovers, if it bored you, kind of just let me know. I'm kind of just figuring this thing out as I go. So finishing this out, I did I think 3 sets like I mentioned on these bicep curls, and then that was it, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Team Biotech, baby. Code Hunt for all your discount needs. And thanks, guys. Peace out. All right, guys, that's a wrap on today's workout. So again, just to reiterate, we did just a touch-up day. We're getting back in the groove. We actually trained, I want to say 3 times this week, so that's good progress. We're getting closer to 4 and 5, getting back in that groove. Upper body is definitely sore after the end of the week, but that's kind of how it is when you kind of get back in that groove. You're going to feel super sore the first couple workouts, and then once that muscle memory kicks in, it's like I never left. So it's a good sore. It's not a crazy, I didn't do too much, where it's like I can't even function, but it's a good sort of like, all right, we feel it. We've been working, and it's going to be like this, and then we'll stretch and recover, and then we back at it. So today was just kind of like upper body, like I mentioned, upper back, traps, rhomboids, rear delts, touch of biceps. No push today, just those particular muscle groups, and then probably the next touch-up day, just depending on how I feel, what I train, etc. It might be a touch-up leg, it might be a touch-up push, a little back. I just kind of mix and match it. So nothing crazy, and that's about it. So we're back in our groove. Still Team Biotech all the way. I've been still using my supplements. We're gonna make some videos, probably some we'll probably do like a, I don't know, like a breakfast edition kind of show, like like when I wake up, the morning supplements. And now that Biotech has their new whey protein, kind of show you how wifey makes the gluten-free protein pancakes using Biotech chocolate. I'll probably get a vanilla too to kind of see how the vanilla tastes as well, because I love the chocolate. Probably one of the better tasting proteins I've had. No aftertaste, no like that bitter after weird taste. It actually tastes really good. Mixes well with water, or we use almond milk, like the unsweetened almond milk, which is, it tastes amazing. So anyway, so we're here waiting on our little post-workout routine Saturday Chick-fil-A meal, which should be ready here in any moment. We're going to just enjoy the rest of our day, get these videos cranked out for you. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And you'll be seeing more of me and the wifey. Till next time. Peace.